Hi guys.
Hi.
We are back for more talking.
Welcome to
Twinsy Talk. Just coming here talking to you just to have a video, okay? We actually have breaking news.
Somebody screwed up. Girl, you have potential. Those two things.
And oh my god, they sent me everything in one box. That picture you sent me today, the closet episode.
Oh,
girl,
the closet episode.
I look like a pimple getting ready to pop. Like, pop me already. I don't think there's a
You
word
have this
for it.
way to live life.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Pre-diabetic.
This is probably HIPAA. We should have probably got a waiver from our husbands because we just announced.
We done already told their business already.
Know, right?
There ain't no quality time. We told
I know,
everything
right?
already, remember?
Like, you have to write it down because if it's not part of your daily habit, you're never gonna do it.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We are back for more talking.
Welcome to
Twinsy Talk. We're gonna talk about Twinsy Talk.
This is where we always talk and not go shopping. Twinsy Talk.
Yep.
Oh,
Twinsy.
It's been a while.
Talk. Well, Shayna will be your hostess for the first day of her Carnival Cruise stay.
Welcome everyone. Have a seat, grab a drink, and make sure you are ready because we're gonna take you on a ride you've never been before.
Please remove your bonnets and your sleepwear and your house shoes for this event.
And also, don't forget, smile.
I'm still traumatized from that ghetto Carnival Cruise extravaganza.
I know. It was bad. It was bad. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello. We just want to apologize for the lack of videos because we're working on the videos, but I can't seem to work on them fast enough. And we do have some really great things coming to you, but until then, here we are, chatting it up.
Yes, and we actually have an agenda today.
We do. We have to be very strict on our agenda.
First of all, we have limited time and we wanted to spend it with you. Number two, we have key things, so we're not just coming here talking to you just to have a video, okay? We actually have breaking news. So, the first thing on the agenda is something huge.
Huge!
That we've never even celebrated and we don't even know why.
Ever!
We keep forgetting year over year, and now we're at year 12.
And you know what? If you guys know me well, if you follow my Instagram, you know I'm a sucker for the number 2.
She is.
Okay?
2 for everything. And me, it's repeating 3s, 4s, and 5s. That's my life. 3, 4s, and 5s.
And Amina's been witness to my 2s. And even she's like, girl.
Her 2 situation is a problem. We're talking about receipts,
everything.
Uber rides,
addresses,
invoices.
What does it mean? Someone down below, please explain. 222s for the last probably a good 3 months. It's been a constant.
Shayna, I wake up at 3:33. I get to the gym at 4:44. I leave the gym at 5:55.
Well,
I'm in sync. I'm in sync with the world.
And I go to the bathroom at 222.
You do?
222. Everything's 222.
You dookie on the deuce on the 2?
Dookie?
You say go to the bathroom.
I go pee.
Oh, I guess there is another option.
You go dookie in the middle of the night?
You never get awakened out of your sleep for number 2?
I do not. I'm pretty regular, like on the dot.
Girl,
every
I'm so
morning.
regular that if it's ready at 2:06, it will make me get out of bed and go.
I'm usually in my REM sleep around then. But lately, that's why I was saying this is odd. I don't normally wake up at this time. I'm usually like in my good sleep, living the life.
Okay, how many hours you average of sleep? Right now?
I need to average 8, and right now I'm averaging 8.
I'm at
8 to 9.
I'm at 7. I'm right at 7. I can't get to 8. Maybe sometimes 7 and then 20 minutes, but I'm like 7 hours all the time.
The other night I had 11.
Ooh, were you sedated?
No, I went to bed at 8 with Zevi. He was exhausted, so we went to bed at 8. And then I usually wake up around 5:45.
You probably felt so good.
It was really good, but it doesn't, like, I don't know if you guys notice as you get older, you can't catch up on sleep.
Never. So don't try to do it. Don't waste your time on it.
So just start at 0 and just like it's a new day, and just there's no catching up. But it has helped. But the medications that I'm on for IVF are horrible, and you can't sleep. So it just causes night sweats and all the hormones and everything. So that's a whole nother thing I'm dealing with. We don't need to go into that.
Back to our anniversary.
So you guys were celebrating 12 years of YouTube. So I went back to the first video that I ever uploaded, and it wasn't even a video. It was a like coming soon Thrifters Anonymous, and everybody who had followed my blog knew what it was because I had a Thrifters Anonymous link up. So like, oh my God, you're gonna start filming on YouTube? And I'm like, sure are. And then that was on August 1st, which is today, but you're watching this.
Yeah, so we're one day
later.
behind.
So then on August 16th, right?
Yeah, shortly after that.
On August 16th, I posted another video. It was like a what we wore. Basically, my sister and Edwina and I all went to this like wine mixer thing at this casino.
Yeah, and it was like a grand opening of like the palms
or something like that.
or something.
Anyways, and so we shared our outfits with horrible camera footage.
Oh my gosh. We have to put the picture of the prom picture up.
Oh yeah, we have these pictures that we took that Adam took of me and Edwina. We were like posing, like she was behind me.
Remember there was a photo booth. No, there was a photo booth there.
Oh, that's right. My dad was there, wasn't he?
Yes.
That's right.
It was you, your dad, Michelle, me and you. Yes, she was there. And then there was a photo booth. And then we were having fun. And then we did a prom picture as one of the pictures.
And we were wearing thrifted outfits. Like I had thrifted this dress. And anyway, so that was the second video ever. Then it was August 18th? Or August 16th was the first video. August like 8th was that video. August 16th, officially, 2011, was our official Edwina and I haul video.
The TA meeting? That was the first TA meeting.
That was the first TA meeting where I kind of introduced Edwina officially, because that what we wore was just like a...
In your craft room? That
my craft room.
Oh my God, with the sky blue walls.
You guys, and I told Edwina, because I'm moving, I told Edwina that we have to film a video in that craft room, and maybe that will start off the series that we'll get into.
Oh my God, what if we redid it?
We should.
Just sit and redo it. Isn't that funny?
Hi guys!
I tried to stay anonymous, and Shayna told all my aliases that day. Remember? I was like, I'll do it if no one knows who I am.
And then I was like, welcome Edwina, and I like gave everybody her social security number, her address.
But anyway, the point of this anniversary is to say it's 12 years, and
12 years, you guys.
We're gonna do something special with these.
Yeah, so it's been 12 years, you guys. When we
long years.
Just a quick little. We're gonna make this a 30-second blip. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna time myself, you guys. We have to start timing ourselves because Edwina and I are really long-winded, and that's just who we are, you know. We're trying. So, anyways, I'm gonna make this 1 minute.
And you guys, this Twinsie Talk is this Twinsie Talk is our podcast. So what do you think about our podcast? If you're just listening right now, you can do chores, you can wash the dishes while you're listening to us.
True.
You can sit and watch our faces as we talk. But this is truly the introduction to our podcast. So we're hoping that you're enjoying this process, because that's basically we'll get there.
Well, I wanted to. So you guys, it's been 12 years when Thrifters Anonymous first started. And I'm going to start now with 1 minute. Okay. So originally it was on my blog. It was a link up everyone around the world who thrifts and loves to find a bargain and share their outfits, their finds that they found at the thrift store.
Right.
And it was all about celebrating that like excitement and becoming who you are, and like, you know, experimenting with fashion. And Edwina was taking pictures of me at work because we worked together.
We did. That was a wonderful time.
It was a wonderful time. We got to share.
Beautiful time. That's
and
crazy.
And through this, we started filming and taking you guys on adventures through the thrift store. And we were kind of one of the first people to do that on YouTube. Granted, there are so many amazing people now today.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's because of you guys who have been with us since the very beginning. And I know you know who you are. Please share down below the first video you remember watching of us, and maybe the reason why you guys started to watch us, and like why you continue to watch us. Like, why did you know, fall in love with being a part of this family?
When did you first connect?
Oh, there we go. Perfect. You guys, we did it. I wanted to end on that question. So, because I really want to hear, that, because I think we're kind of going into a new chapter, and we've been seeing a lot of comments, and I don't want to say it hurts our feelings or anything, but when people say like, go back to the thrift store and thrift, and what happens, and I'm sure you guys have seen this with a lot of people on YouTube and on television even, it's like at some point you are going to grow out of things.
And it's not that we've grown out of it, there's just so many other things that we're doing, and we're showcasing those things. And a lot of our getting together is brainstorming, talking, and then we talk to you because we need your feedback. But we can't just shop till we drop. We would love to shop till we drop.
Oh yeah,
it'd be fantastic. But you guys, if you saw what we have accumulated over these 12 years, you would also agree that it's cool to have a couple back-to-back Twinsy talks. It's cool. It's cool to do this in Who I Am, which is coming soon. Right. It's okay. So we're gonna get back to that. It's not over.
It's not over. You guys, it's just getting started.
Oh.
And we have an even better way to showcase the madness, the shenanigans that you want, the thrifting that you want. And so we're excited to share that with you. But in honor of 12 years, we are going to rewatch all our videos with you guys.
Yes, finally. So those videos that Shayna mentioned were like the first couple ever that she posted. We're gonna start off with those. Half of you haven't even seen these beginning videos. Some of them are blocked, some of them can't even see it. So we get to revitalize them and take you back on the journey where it all started, where Shayna begged me because I didn't see the vision. Okay, she begged me for years.
You see it now.
We could have took over YouTube.
That's
I didn't know what it was. I was like, I don't want to do cat videos.
But our dream wasn't to take over YouTube.
It wasn't.
Our dream was really to be doing what we are now. You know how that meme on Instagram,
sharing joy.
They said, you know,
laughter.
Take a look around. This is what you dreamed about doing.
True.
And it's so true. And you guys have been a part of this journey. So if you guys watch Whitney Port, by the way, I have to give a shout out to Whitney. And she has no idea who I am. But I follow her. I've loved her since the hills. And she started these rewatch videos. And to be honest, she's watching Siesta Key right now. I never watched that show. It's the only reason why I saw the show is because they're rewatching it. And I just so enjoy it because when you follow someone, you like watch The Hills, for instance, or you watch Thrifters Anonymous, not that they're the same. To rewatch those things and to hear from the people who are in it, it's just so cool and so much fun.
And we haven't seen those episodes in
12 years.
Right.
Literally.
And some, I don't think, some of them we probably didn't watch. Some things you probably edited quickly.
Ditto,
some things I didn't even see.
Some things I edited and never even, because you guys know we don't really edit out our videos. Like,
no.
I'll just slap an intro on, slap an outro on, and the thrifting shenanigans are left as is.
Yeah, because we want you to feel like you're there, that you're like the third, you know, you're our third friend, you're our third BFF.
Yeah, so we're calling it, well, obviously we're going to be rewatching Thrifters Anonymous episodes, but we're calling it Rewatch Wednesdays, which means
Wednesdays is Rewatch Wednesdays.
Yes.
Thursdays is Twinsy Talk, TA Twinsy Talk, and Fridays have nothing to do with the letter F, but it's shopping.
Fridays is like, it's Friday night, and the moon is right.
Grab your drinks,
fun, show you how it's done, TGIF. Remember that?
Why did it feel like it was,
I don't know.
Maybe that was that the second verse?
I'm not sure. But it's like a TGIF, so.
It is. Think of, oh my God, am I Steve Urkel?
I love Family Matters. You guys, I loved all of it. Perfect Strangers was my absolute.
Oh my God, are we Balky and Larry? Oh my God, should we do Balky and Larry?
I love Balky and Larry.
Oh
anyways,
my God,
that's what Fridays are going to be.
Kick it with us. Get lit with us.
We're trying to get back
fun with us.
You guys keep saying, I know I see a lot of messages saying like, please go back to 9 a.m. But if we can just give you a precursor, the reason why 9 a.m. is just really difficult is because we have meetings. And we can't be in the meetings and also be with you guys.
Yeah.
And we like the premieres because the premiere, we get to talk to you guys like Lupita and our girl Nala and Marissa and all of you guys who join us.
Holla.
Yeah, you guys join us on Fridays.
Penny.
That's when we get to chat with you guys and hear how you guys are. And so Fridays is going to be like 9 a.m. would be the goal. But just keep a lookout in the community and on Instagram, and we'll always share what time it's going to be. And then we'll share the time for the Rewatch Wednesdays, but you guys, we're going to be doing that this week. We already watched it by the time you're seeing this video.
Yeah, Trey's setting up.
He's going to do it? Okay, I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, so Trey is setting up right now, so he's very excited.
Well, let's lead into Trey. We might as well. Oh, what's our next thing?
That's part of the question.
Part of the agenda.
Okay, the next part of the agenda, Rewatch Wednesdays. Look at us. Boom.
Look at us.
Ooh, partnership with Whatnot.
Okay. Let's chat it up about Whatnot.
So you guys know that we have partnered with several different platforms because we're trying to explore different things. As you know, we are a legit business. We have a Shopify
Thank you
website.
for letting everyone know, Edwina.
We do have a Shopify website, which is a big deal, okay? Especially to us. We wanted to make sure that we had something legit. But these other platforms are also selling mechanisms that we don't want you guys to get confused that we're not going to have our own website. We're changing. This is just something in addition. So Whatnot has been a great partnership throughout this whole time that we've been trying out different things. We were able to get back in touch with them and brainstorm some things, and we want to work with Whatnot again, but we're trying to figure out how, because the live selling aspect of things are a really fun thing that we love to do.
Yes,
it's like a live show, and we get to sell you guys stuff and talk about styling and how we would do this, that, and that, and the whole history behind it. Like, it's like everything we love in one, and we like that, and we want to give you more and Whatnot. And Shane and I were thinking about a couple ideas. Yes, and
in thinking of those ideas, one of the main reasons that kind of like got us to fall in love with it too was that we just don't ship internationally, you guys.
Yeah, that was very attractive to us.
Yeah,
because that is huge for them to be able to even offer that, because we're not even ready to offer that.
Yeah, and we're not talking just Canada. So no. I was able to verify, but I'm going to get more confirmation that Whatnot is shipping internationally to everyone. And I know we're not there yet. Like maybe 2024 will probably be there on our website, but right now we're not. And so you guys would be able to get your hands on a fanny, which, by the way, if you ordered the large ones, we're supposed to be getting those in like 2 weeks.
Soon. Like, yeah, 2 weeks or less.
Okay,
they
so
are a super back order because all these fanny packs flew off the shelf. And the manufacturer is having a hard time getting them in demand. They're very popular.
We sold so many. I'm actually shocked.
I can't believe it. So those who have the TA kit, thank you. There's just like 2 people remaining on the large.
Yep. So the straps, we do have a few left of the straps, but you guys can get that on throwitinthecartlv.com. But if you are international, you cannot. And so through Whatnot, we would be able to put those items on there special for you. But another thing Edwina kind of mentioned was that we were trying to get creative. And one of the things that we find that we don't want to put on our website are things that are damaged, because it's really hard to explain, especially to an addict like you and I, how amazing this vintage sequin dress is.
Yeah, and disregard this Lewinsky. Doesn't matter. It's gorgeous.
Like, how do you put that on a website? Like, if a stranger just went on our website, they're like, it says there's a Lewinsky, Mom. What does that mean?
I don't know. Should I get it? Is it worth it? Right. So,
and how do I explain to you that all you have to do is throw like a beautiful scarf over your left shoulder with all the missing sequin, because it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna know.
Throw your TA pin right here on the spaghetti stain. Throw a brooch. Redesigns. Like, we have so many ideas and we want to share those with you. And so, yes, Shayna, what do you want to call those items?
So those items have potential, right? But they ain't ready. Okay,
but they can be ready during like one episode of Just Judy if you sit down on the couch.
Okay, so you guys know that we have another section of our website called Somebody Screwed Up.
And it's true, it happens all the time.
You guys know it. Let me just explain it. If you don't follow, I've been trying to do some fun Thrifters Anonymous University tips for you guys, and I'm taking you through university. And one of the first things I posted was OSCE, to explain what OSCE means, and the second one was somebody screwed up. And somebody screwed up means that when you go and you buy something and you see that the label says Dior, but the tag says $8.99, what does that mean, Edwina?
Somebody screwed up. Somebody screwed up.
So, how exciting is that when somebody screws up? Well, you know, we love screwing up.
Yes, we want to give you guys great deals, and not only great deals, we want to bundle. So we want this to be the home of bundling. So we want to throw multiple sizes together. We want to give you access to international shipping.
So we're going to screw up so much that you guys are going to like freak out and fall in love.
And be like, where's the next sale? When's the next Whatnot sale?
Right, so somebody screwed up. Girl, you have potential. Those two things.
And oh my God, they sent me everything in one box. And there might be a couple extra goodies in there too, because
so
we're really trying to make this something different.
So we're excited. It's something that we're going to be doing at the end of August, so keep a lookout. We'll continue to talk about it. But we just wanted to share that with you guys because you guys know we want to keep you in the loop, and we have been working on it for like 2 weeks now, and we were stuck, and then we woke up one day and we're like, ugh, I know what we could do. So.
Yes. We needed a new remix. We needed to Puff Daddy it real quick.
We did.
To make it make sense. So we will make sure we give you guys enough notice, because for those who are international, we know the time frame is going to be all over the place.
Yes, yes.
But there will be a couple of things that I think that can remain on.
Yeah, we'll make sure to keep it on as a buy it now, and then you guys will have access to it. So we do not control the shipping, so that's something that you guys do. But they just signed a new contract with USPS that we found out, and the international shipping is even more competitive than it was before, so that was exciting.
Ooh.
So anyways,
okay, that's really good. So we have 3 questions.
Okay, before we get to the questions, just another order of business. I want to really encourage you guys to check out SAMMY D Vintage YouTube. She hasn't posted in a little bit, but pretty soon we're working on another video that we shot in New York, and it's at Beacon's Closet, so that's most likely going to be going up. Yeah, and most likely going to be going up next Friday, so just keep a lookout. I'm really excited about it, and go check out Sammy and say, you know, we said hello. So that's it.
Oh, and rest in peace to Pee-wee Paul Rubens.
I was just gonna say, you guys, Pee-wee Herman, I don't care. I know everybody keeps making really kind of, listen, we know what he did as an adult, and we know some things that he's remembered for.
We know it's cancel culture. We get it.
Before that, oh, I'm gonna get so sad. He was just such a huge part of my childhood because he was so different.
Oh, his show was amazing.
You know, and he taught you to it's okay to feel different. It's okay to be a little weird, because guess what? There are other people just like you, and the people in his house, his playhouse, were just like him, and all his friends that would showed up.
Oh, he talked to the couch, and who's Rick James?
Cherry.
The Rick James guy who'd always come. Who's that black guy with the hair?
Oh, what's his name?
What was
Lawrence
his name?
Fishburne.
That was Lawrence Fishburne. It sure was.
Girl.
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
Yes.
It totally was Larry.
So,
Lawrence.
if you don't know who Pee-wee Herman is because you are I don't know, 20 years old. I kept trying to think about who would not know. You've got to just watch an episode of Pee-wee Herman, because you will be I think of sometimes Edwina and I were very inspired by Pee-wee Herman. I mean, a lot of things that we talk about that are very inside jokes, and some of the dance moves we do in the thrift store, it was inspired by him, because he was just a legend. He has a quote, I think I sent you it. It's I'm a loner, but I'm a rebel. And it's I don't know. It was just very special. So he was 7 years old, and I didn't realize he had cancer. So it was just
I didn't know
really
that.
sad to hear.
Once I saw his picture, I'm like, oh my God, I need to find a Pee-wee Herman suit. Wouldn't that be cute if we had a whole get-up for fashion?
Oh, and his bike. I was obsessed with his bike.
I wanted that red and white ridiculous twin extravaganza.
And his shoes, his white shiny shoes.
Oh my God, it's like the Tory Burch ones we just bought, kind of.
Girl.
Oh my God, we just bought Pee-wee Herman shoes.
I know. Oh anyways, okay, so questions?
Yes, questions. You ladies have been friends a long time. Have there ever been a period where you were in a fight and didn't talk to each other?
No.
Oh,
we already did that one.
Were you both childhood friends?
No. This one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, were you both childhood friends is one of them.
Okay, at Timor 7049, were you both childhood friends? So we became friends.
I mean, I would say it's childhood. It's so long ago. That was our childhood.
That's not childhood, is it? I was 15.
I was 14? No,
I was 15. Okay, maybe I had just turned 16.
You were 16. I was 15.
You know when you're young and you just turn a new age, but you still claimed your old age? And I think I was 15 for 2 years.
You mean we do now? I'm still 27, right?
I think I was 15 for 2 years, and I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, I'm 16. I had realized too late.
Yeah, you were 16 because I just started high school.
But I was only 16 for a little bit.
Well, at least a year ahead of me.
Barely.
What do you mean barely? It was officially a year.
But not at the time I met you. That's the gap when we were born, you see. But when I met you, though.
I know, but when I started high school, I was 15. Anyways.
Fine, I was a year and a month older.
Would you guys say that we were childhood friends if we met at 15? I say yes.
High school? High school is childhood?
Yes. That's our childhood.
No, I'm thinking elementary. You know, like baby Jen. You and Jen?
I met her in 6th grade.
See,
the junior high.
That's a couple years before me. So that's more childhood, almost. Okay, we're childhood friends. Okay, we've been in high school.
Very literal. She's our CFO, you guys. She takes numbers very seriously.
All right, at Jamie's up 1, is Edwina's boo doing better? I know he was in poor health for a while. Good question. Yes, Trey is doing better. He has gone through a roller coaster of ups and downs. Shane and I were just talking the other day about, like, you know how you go to the hospital for one thing and then they find something else, but you went in for that one thing, but that's what saved your life anyway. So I feel like every time we get to some good place with Trey, then we find something else. But part of my journey of this change is for me to be my best for him and to nurse him. So I've been nursing him back to help with food. His A1C is 5.4. It's crazy. He's doing great. His lab, everything is good. He still has a couple hurdles to get through, but the overall scare of diabetes and some other things we had to deal with are under control. So it's been a journey. Last year when he was 40, he looked really, really like not in good shape at age 40. And then we just had his birthday again. Shane and Adam came by and came to see him, and Trey looks so much better than he did last year. So he survived the year, and Shayna got him his first Lululemon shirt.
Oh yeah. I wanted to get him. Well, because I was like, I don't know. I asked Edwina, I was like, what do you think Trey would like? And she's like, well, you know, he's pretty simple, you know, like a black shirt.
Yeah,
and it's like, black. I could have went and got him like a black t-shirt, but he's gonna go get a black t-shirt.
True.
I was like, no, I need to get him a black shirt. Like the black, you know, we all in our closet have like a black shirt that you're like, okay, that's my nice black shirt.
Yeah, Trey, eventually I will have a Johnny Cash wardrobe for him. It would just be tons of black, but variations of black.
And I could tell he was so excited.
Oh my God.
And Adam was like, don't buy me that black shirt. I'm like, I know you won't like it, but Trey will love this bougie black shirt.
Yes, and you got him all kinds of healthy snackies.
Yes, I was just talking to Vina. So I got I was trying to remember what other healthy snack there was.
You got him Skinny Pop. Shannon got him this big bag of Skinny Pop. He ate the whole entire bag.
I know.
First he thought it was gonna be gross, and then he ate it and he kept putting it back and going back. He went back to the pantry like 5 times and it destroyed the bag in a day.
That's so funny.
But he kept bringing it downstairs and putting it in the pantry. Then 20 minutes later, he'd come back down the stairs, go in the pantry, get it, bring it back upstairs.
Oh, look, a safety kid. They need to learn from this kid.
Where are their parents?
He's got too much gear on, like too much protective gear.
But long story short, you guys, Trey went from out of control diabetes to having control. He was off the scale, and he's off of insulin. He's lowered on his meds, and a lot of it came from love and really food, real wholesome food. It really changed his life. The doctor says it every time. He's like, whatever you're doing with him, keep doing it. It's great. His numbers are good, and it's the food. And
it's always the food.
The discipline of food, and not
people think
food,
it's working out immediately, and I was talking to you about
working out is a look. Yeah, like food is good insides, healthiness, your vitality. You're gonna stay alive longer. Everything's working well.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, just moving cardiovascular, like for your body to get your blood flow and stuff. But yeah, people think like, okay, what's the workout routine need to be? And I'm like, how about just start in the kitchen? But and the dark chocolate, that's what it was. Oh, dark chocolate's so good. That's my favorite. But I'd never had that one. I got him. The Cadbury.
He tore that up. He gave me a square. I had one little square.
Was it good?
It was so rich and good. It melted in my mouth.
It was an expensive chocolate. Like I was like, I need a good dark chocolate.
Oh, it was good.
Anyways, I got him these chickpea puffs. I love them. They're like chickpeas, you know. But that was my wild card with him, because I was like, oh, he's gonna think these are disgusting. But it was like a white cheddar, so I was like, maybe he'll like the.
Girl, he tore all that up.
Oh,
but
good.
Yes, but thank you for thinking of Trey. It's always something that's on my mind if I'm having a rough day, because maybe he's having a rough day. But overall, he's doing better. He's on the road to recovery, and I'm gonna make sure he's in his tip-top shape again. Like, that's my mission, to get him in his top, like the best shape of his life.
I also have that mission because my company has a wellness program, and I made my husband go get a blood work done, and he announced to Trey when we came over that his A1C was 5.7.
Oh my God, pre-diabetic.
This is probably HIPAA. We should have probably got a waiver from our husbands because we just announced.
We done already told their business already. Right. There ain't no quality time. We told everything already. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
We ain't doing quality time.
So he's dropped like 17 pounds since this blood work was done.
It worked.
But this is guys for you. It's enough to piss you off. 3 weeks ago, and he's lost 17 pounds. Like, guys are crazy. Their metabolism's different. The way their hormones,
the muscle mass.
Yeah, their hormones. Like, it's just so interesting because I'm like, did you really? And I looked at the scale because it saves our numbers. Like, we each have our own.
Yeah, Trey and I too. They know
and I look and I
is
was like, you did not.
Oh, all he has to do is like not eat Oreos this week, and he's gonna lose 10 pounds.
He literally just stopped eating out because I have meals. Like, I literally meal prep and cook the food. It's in the fridge. I'm like, Adam, take the food.
Yes, not eating out is why I am successful.
Take the food. Just take the food in the fridge.
Eat all your meals at home. Don't order out. Don't go in drive-thrus. You'll see like your body will change.
The only reason why I have not gained anything during this whole process, other than when I went to New York and the hormones.
Because you've been about this life already.
But like, it's just like, just eat the good food.
Yes.
And like, I can't work out, so it's not like I'm gonna be sculpting anything at this point. Like, I just don't gain weight. Like, I can't gain any weight. And the problem is, naturally as humans, we do.
Yeah, gain and lose.
Yeah. So anyways, it was just funny because we get there and Trey's all excited to give his number, and then Adam's like, yeah, so I am pre-diabetic, and you know, and it's like, it's scary. It's really scary. He was joking about it, but Adam literally came home really upset.
Yeah, because he feels fine. He looks good.
Yeah, he's not overweight.
No,
people think you have to be super overweight.
Yeah, he looks in the mirror. He's like, yeah, I can still play hockey. I still got it.
He plays hockey once a week.
Yeah,
he goes to the gym twice a week.
And to him, it's like anybody else, that's active. That's enough.
The thing is that you guys, that I wish was maybe a little bit more of like education, is that as you get older, whatever you're predisposed to, it could show up in your 30s, it could show up in your 40s.
Yep.
If you're lucky, it shows up in your 50s, or unlucky, because then you can't do anything about it. So if you just stay on a path of like normalcy and like balance and like here and there, then you'll be okay. But if you go extreme crazy, then you're in trouble. Because I'll never forget when the doctor's like, you know, people come to me all the time, there's nothing I can do, it's too late.
That's how I feel. I feel like this is my last chance.
You got one shot.
And I just talked to my PCP. I just had my virtual appointment, and he was complimenting me. I almost forgot. He's like, wow, I mean, I've been documenting your labs and your weight loss. I mean, my blood pressure went down. My
I hope so. I'm paying you for that.
I know, right?
He's like, I've been documenting like a doctor should.
Well, the thing is I'm telling him all these things I'm doing. He's not telling me to do anything. He's just saying that's a good idea. Like, he's seconding what I'm doing.
Do you know how many people he talks to that don't do anything?
Right, he's over it.
And they keep going, and the results just keep getting worse.
Right.
Yeah.
So my first visit with him was December 9th. I tried to go right before my birthday. Like,
of last year?
Yes. December 9th, when I turned 44. The day before I turned 44. And I was 212.
But you had dropped already.
And I had already lost like 40 pounds.
I was just going to say, you were already on this journey.
Yes, I had already lost like 45 pounds. Saw him in December, 212. And then today, 162. Lower blood pressure, lower lab, lower everything.
That's amazing.
Food changed my life. Trey, saving Trey saved my life.
But also finding what works for you too, because listen, you can say food all day long on this camera, and then guess what? Somebody who's hungry, they're not set up in the house properly.
Let me correct that.
Yeah.
Not food. Understanding
habit.
What the food does. Like, I researched all vegetables, all everything, and now I know what they do, and it's easier to eat because I know I'm getting this, and this versus just like, I have to eat all these vegetables, I don't want to eat this. But if you know what you're eating and why you're eating it, it makes it easier. Like, the knowledge helps.
And you created a habit, you know, every day.
I had to change my life. I had to create a new lifestyle.
It is more than just like, just eat right, gosh. Because for you,
research.
What she does may not work for you.
Right,
what
research.
Somebody else does. And also, like, as you get older, like, some things just don't work anymore. You try to go back to like what's got your snapback.
Yes.
We have done it several times. I sent her some pictures where we've just like,
oh my god, that picture you sent me today, the closet episode.
Oh,
girl,
the closet episode.
I look like a pimple getting ready to pop. Like, pop me already.
Well,
I look like a big chocolate.
And every time
zit.
I see those closet episodes, that was when I had my first miscarriage, and that was
traumatic.
It's very interesting because we're in our closet. It's already traumatic. Okay.
Traumatic.
Trying on clothes that don't fit.
And it was during the time when the world was shut down too.
The world was shut down. that was like major depression. But I was looking, it's like, what were my habits then? What was I doing? How was I feeling emotionally? Like just a freaking disaster, both of us.
I wasn't even moving at that time. But you guys, we tweak things, we change things, we adjust things to make it the best decision every day for our lives. So I don't just do one thing, I do a bunch of things and try to do less of crazy and more of good.
Less extreme. Because we used to be like that, but it's like,
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
I found the easy balance. What we're doing is easy if you're prepared. You just gotta be prepared.
You gotta be prepared.
And you gotta have the knowledge, and you gotta be prepared.
Even when you're not prepared, you better have some backup emergency options.
That's also good.
That's what saves my life. Like, I got a bag of frozen rotisserie chicken from Costco. It is like my emergency. Like,
oh my God, throw that sucker in the toaster oven and bring it back to life. You know, throw some seasonings on it.
Yeah, it's just interesting how that works. Anyways.
All right, our last question.
See, this is why we...
I know. We will always share things to save your lives because we plan on being around for a very long time, and we're going to need all 3 of you who watch us consistently to stay with us until we're 80. Last question. Oh, this was really nice from Danny Doodle. Danny_Doodle. Danny with an I. Just thought of another one. What's one thing you admire about each other? Oh. Like, what's one trait characteristic that one has that you wish you had admire? Okay, let's start with one. What do we admire about each other? Who wants to go first? I'll go first.
I feel like there's a lot.
I know there's a lot. Yeah, I thought I had an answer and I thought about 5
I know,
other
there's
things.
like I think that's
okay, I'll say I admire a lot about you. Let's start with that.
I know, that's why I was like
I think you're a very impressive woman. Period. I really do. I'm always impressed by you. I'm always motivated. I'm always motivated.
You guys, the older we get, the more immigrant we get, by the way. We're starting to sound like our mom.
I was at my mom's house all day yesterday, so I'm a hot mess. I'm always inspired and motivated by you. I've always been impressed by you. So I'm definitely happy that we've been friends. But one thing I admire about you is like your drive.
Like, I feel like I have no drive right now.
You have incredible drive. You have drive like no other. Like, I've never like seen you lazy. I never see you like quit. I never seen you like give up. I've never seen you nothing, girl. Nothing. Anytime there's something negative that comes, you're like, I'm gonna show him. Oh, you don't think so? Oh, I'm gonna blow your mind. Like, girl, you've used all this fuel of negativity and you've turned into something positive, and I admire your drive. And there's so many people who I see who are lazy and they quit and they half-ass everything, and your half-ass is great. That's how wonderful you are.
Well, thank you, first of all. I feel like that's the one thing I am like losing. Like, I feel like I've lost it. Like, I am just...
No, it's because you're such a high achiever. You're not doing what you want, but the things you're doing are incredible. So I'm just trying to tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take it. That's one thing I wrote in my habit journal. I want to make a habit of accepting compliments and not trying to turn them into a negative compliment.
No, there's nothing negative.
No, but because it's funny that you brought up the one thing that I feel like I'm totally failing at right now is my drive. I feel like I have nothing. And that's very interesting that you said that. So maybe there's a reason why you said it. Maybe there's something there.
So yes, Shayna, you were saying about your journal?
Oh no, I was just, before the battery died, I was telling Rena, it's funny that that's the one thing that you chose to tell me about myself, because it's the one thing I just wrote in my journal, because I started a new journal for habits, because my gratitude journal is full. I have lots of gratitude
every day. That's been saving
me
every day.
But I have too much gratitude. Like, the gratitude's like, I need to move from the gratitude journal, and I need to like create some new habits, because I've noticed, I wrote down like, where is your drive?
So self-development.
Yeah, like right now,
personal development.
Because my things have shifted, like, and I feel like I'm in limbo. Like, I don't feel grounded at all. Like, I feel like I'm in limbo. I'm moving. Maybe we'll have a second child. Maybe we won't. Like, do I start mourning that loss now? Do I just make plans for the room in the house? Or like, what? I'm so confused.
But despite all those things that I know you're going through, look what you're able to do. And that's the drive I'm talking about.
All
I see people lose it over less.
True.
Over less. They can't,
because my gratitude is full. Like I am.
You've been blessed,
grateful.
Girl, you've been
for all of it.
Girl, you've been so blessed.
These
I'm
are
so
not,
happy for you.
I always think like I'll be driving and I'm like, me not being able to have a baby. That's just a thing I would love to bring in my life. But there's nothing wrong. Like I have everything I've ever wanted. I was able to have a baby. There are many women that have never had any babies that are still trying and still failing, and it's so awful. So it's like I've got all that. So I'm trying not to dwell in it, and I guess that's what drives me.
Well, the thing is,
okay, so maybe I didn't lose my drive. Maybe I'm just,
you're thinking of the
I feel like I'm driving in circles.
You're thinking of the obstacles, and I'm seeing what you're doing with the obstacles. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. So thank you.
Yes, once we get these obstacles out of the way, we can take over the world. But until then, what do you admire about me?
Well, first of all, okay, there are many things I admire about you. One of them is your ability to make me laugh, even when I'm severely and clinically depressed. Okay,
I'm so good at
that. No, but seriously, because that is like a great, like that's not many people have the ability to do that in a way that you do it. So that's the first and foremost, and I know everybody can agree with me.
Thank you. That's sweet.
But you are not, you know, Shirley without your Laverne, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding.
Back to me!
Right. No, I mean there's so many things. This is very difficult.
It was very difficult.
Because
like I said, I can list a
I mean,
list.
maybe I'll smush a few together because they're all kind of the same. I just maybe don't know how to title it. So maybe if I talk about it, then I'll figure out what it actually is. But like, man, when you are just like, you're just so organized. And I'm not talking like put things away, because you are. And what I've learned about myself is that like, oh, I can be like that. And so you inspire me to kind of get back to like, Shayna, stop overthinking it. Just do what Edwina did. Just do that. And like, so I have to like, I'll watch what you do. And I'm like, huh, I could do that. And so you have this ability to like, just do things, and it just you make it look so easy. It's like, oh, you mean that's
really?
that's all I have to, you make everything look so easy.
Oh my gosh. I'm very flattered by that.
Really?
Yes.
But I don't know how to say that. Like, I don't know if there's a word for that, but
is it?
I
don't know.
You'll do things like, and I'm talking like really important things to like really silly things. Like, I don't know, we'll get stuff, and then we'll go out one night and you'll put something. I'm like, I totally forgot about it. We both have the same. We have the same of everything. Okay.
Pretty much.
But you'll use it, and you'll use it, and like, I forget to use things, and like you really what's the word? It's like you really appreciate life. Like you use it. You don't save it. You really.
I'm living in the moment.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take a bath. And I was like, well, I should take a bath. And so like I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit of a workaholic, where that's not a good thing. Like you're like, I'm gonna take this time to relax. And Shayna, you should really, like, I'll watch you, like you do your nails, and like you. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how you have that patience. Like, I'm like, can you just do mine? You know, like you're very meticulous, and you take your time, and you're so patient, and like you're just so easy. And maybe that's a way to get to that end point where it's like you just make things look so easy, but you're just like, Shayna, just like, you know, you should do the lip scrub. What the hell am I gonna do a lip scrub? Like, you're like, you should do a hand mask. And I'm like, huh? And like, so you make me.
The hell?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like,
kinda, but I get it. I don't know what the word is,
you know what I'm saying?
But I understand
like,
what you're saying.
I
don't think there's a word for it.
You have this way to live life.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. We are complete opposites in like every facet of everything.
I will go, like, my car will be dirty, and I'm just like, I gotta go. I'm gonna, you know, I said I was gonna do this, and I gotta go work out. I gotta make my meal prep. I gotta get that. And it's like, you're like, you'll say no. I gotta wash my car. And I'm like, I don't even have time to wash my car. What do you mean you have the time to wash it? And it's like, listen, I have the drive, but it's like the complete opposite. It's like you're very driven, and like you're very like we're both in the same way.
When we're on, we are on.
Like if we're very disciplined.
Very much.
That's something we both have.
That's why we work together.
But something that I
well.
don't have is the ability to just like enjoy things. And like I've always had that problem. That's why I started my blog. Like save a candle. I saved it for so long it rotted. Okay?
Well, that's
and
why
you're like,
I'm
light
here.
the candle, Shayna, light the candle.
I'm here to make sure you have a good time.
Wear the shoes. Stop, like you'll put on earrings. I'm like, I forgot about earrings. I should probably wear my earrings. You remind me to like enjoy the things that we get. Like we'll go to the thrift store and you're like, well, why aren't you wearing that one thing you just got? I'm like, I don't know, I already forgot about it. I didn't take the time to cherish it. Going through my closet and packing has taught me a lot about you.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it a life-changing moment? It's like therapy, you probably. Packing all this stuff is
It made
therapy.
me realize, like, God, Irina's so good at like just using her stuff, like, and it's a reminder that sometimes, you're moving a little too fast. Maybe you should just take a moment and to enjoy some of the things that you've worked so hard for. Like, you're like, you just got a new phone. Why don't you download all the things? I'm like, I don't have time.
Right.
But you just spent like a lot of money on it. Like, why don't you do that? And so then you'll do it sometimes for me. Like, okay, let me just fix it for you because you're not.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy the moment.
My clock was wrong for like 2 years, you guys, in my car. Like, Edwina came in, she's like, seriously, can we just fix?
It's 5 minutes behind though. Let me get you back in. No, for real though.
No, but seriously.
Now you're set now. Why was it halfway? Why did you start it? Why did you just open the thing?
I don't know.
Okay, you're back.
Okay, but do you see what I mean? It's like you have this ability to like just do it right now. Like just make sure it's done. Like just, do it right. Like,
well, the good news is that what I lack in, Shayna's great at, and vice versa. The things that you may not be good in, I can do good. So we have a good complement. And there's a lot of things we both do together well. But,
yes.
But a lot of things we complement. Like the things I suck at, you're like, oh, psh. And then the things like you probably like, oh, I do not want to do that. And I'm like, got it.
Well, like I said, you're very organized, and I'm an organized chaos. Like I'm too perfectionist when it comes to it, and so you're trying to teach me like, Shayna, listen, it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Just create a system. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I don't have to have the perfect basket to put the perfect thing. And
you're gonna perfect it as you're doing it versus having to do it perfect to begin.
You're very organized, very meticulous, and you have taught me to enjoy some of those things that I just never made time for ever, like a lip scrub. Like she got me a lip scrub. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with this thing?
Oh my god!
Like when am I gonna do this? Like, and so I wrote in my
not do it 3 times a week.
I know, but so I wrote in my habit journal. I'm
gonna
create a habit.
I love habit.
Do a mask, to put oil on my cuticles, to. But like you have to write it down because if it's not part of your daily habit, you're never gonna do it.
And the key is really writing it down. And then when you wrote it down, tomorrow you write it down again.
And check mark it and draw a line through it.
Again, like it never ends. You must constantly write it down and it's on your mind and then you want to accomplish those things.
Yeah, so thank you for...
That was nice.
That was nice. That was really nice. Because I was just thinking about that this week as I'm packing my stuff.
Oh, so if you guys didn't know, we're in love.
No, we're gonna get tagged.
No, okay. But we are literally married to each other. This is like our second marriage. Well, we were married first and then we married our husband second.
True.
So they're second. We're first.
Don't tell them. You guys, don't tell them. As a matter of fact, I hope they don't see this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please leave your questions below. We love chatting with you guys. We hope you enjoyed another episode of Twinsy Talk. Tomorrow, you're going to see the rest of the VIP shopping experience thanks to Natalie.
This place was incredible. You guys,
I know, it was short.
ASMR. Enjoy it. There's more coming soon.
I had to split it up because we had some things, but there's going to be a little bit longer tomorrow. And you guys are going to get to see more of the pieces, which are amazing. So please enjoy.
Oh my gosh, that place was incredible.
And yeah.
And I will leave you with this last piece of the agenda. This is who I am. We need your nominations, okay? Please write us at throwininthecart@gmail.com. No, throwininthecart LV. xoxo@gmail.com. Subject line, this is who I am. Give us your nominations for your friends, your family, yourself. Send us a video. Reach out to us. We're especially looking for people of color. We want the United Nations for season 2. So please.
And we'll go ahead and I'll do my best to remember to leave a link for the first episode of This Is Who I Am, so you could see what it is if you haven't seen that series.
We're going to review those too. That'd be a good rewatch.
And there are a few people that have emailed from out of state. That's a tough one, but if you are going to be here for a longer period of time, please reach out to us again so that we can revisit that if you are coming in the next like 3 months. So
yeah, we're trying to figure out a plan for that, so maybe that can be a different segment or a different type of interaction. But for now, we want to do season 2 like season 1 but on roids.
Yes.
So please reach out to us, because this is a legit show and we need real participants. We are not contriving, and everyone we know, they needed our help regardless if they knew it or not.
Well, their family members or themselves, they nominated themselves.
Or somebody else told us, and then we convinced them. Like, sometimes this stuff is in secret, but we want to help, so please reach out.
Yeah, and the next season's going to be so much fun, you guys. We have some incredible sponsors.
We have quite a bit of men.
Yeah, so it's going to be, there's a couple. And a first ever nomination that we made.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the wild card for this season. We're gonna like literally go to someone's house and surprise them.
And if they don't and they're not happy about it, then you'll just never see it. But if they are, you'll get to see their reaction.
You will, or maybe it'll be a reel or a short.
I think we should make it a surprise.
We should ask her out to coffee or something and like secretly record and ask her and do it. Not ask her, tell her.
Tell her.
It's right on time. Guaranteed it's right on time. Guaranteed.
Yes.
Yes. But anyway, who wouldn't want us to come knock on your door and invade your closet and tell all your business?
Don't ask that question. Somebody's gonna be like, me! Yeah. Now get back to the shenanigans in the big box thrift stores.
All right, I think this concludes today's meeting. I'm done with the minutes.
All right, well thank you so much, Edwina, for being so organized and on top of things.
Oh my gosh.
I told you.
Totally. Oh, and thank you for... like always
for driving. Get it?
True. Like, just thank you for always being such a great innovator and having such great drive.
Well, together,
with our powers combined,
we are
Captain Planet.
ThriftersAnonymous. All right, guys. See you guys later, and happy birthday to us and to you.
And more questions and comments below. Like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 45,000 subscribers.
No, we're trying to get back. We're trying to get back to 44.
We were at 44. Half of you left because you're like, when are you guys gonna stop talking and like spend all your money and get a divorce?
Even better, shop throwitininthecarlv.com and get your hands on what's left of the pieces. The ThriftersAnonymous shirts.
The chic dookie strap. This is like the most popular, flying off. We both have the medium, the double strap.
There are some hoodies left and joggers, and we did do the bundles.
T-shirt.
Bundles are still on there, right? Oh, I need to double check.
Ooh, if the bundles are still in there, you're in for a treat.
Okay, I need to double check, make sure the bundles still.
Shipping's on, but the bundles.
The bundles was a pretty big discount, so I'll have to check. But those are still going, and if they're not, I'll make sure to put them back on.
You guys, the TA swag kit. If you haven't gotten your hands on a jacket, oh my gosh, we have a TA review.
I have something. We have some reviews that are going to go up. Make sure you follow TA approved and throw it in the cart.
What about your son? How are you doing?
I need to go pick him up. But one last thing, because if you made it to the end of this video, and you have purchased something from our store, throwitininthecarlv.com, I need you to screenshot your purchase or order.
Yes.
If you don't know where it is, you can't find it, you should, because it's on the internet. If not, screenshot you with the item that you purchased.
Rocking it, wearing it.
Tag us at throwitinthecartlv.
And Hey BFFs.
Hashtag Hey BFFs. And we will send you a gift card.
We're gonna do it?
Happy birthday to us.
Oh my gosh. How long are we gonna do it for? We shall see.
We'll just have to see how many winners we'll pick.
Okay. Maybe we'll let it go for a week. Maybe a couple days. You'll have to submit quickly to find out.
So yeah, can't wait to see. And you guys who have been sending us your outfits, they're amazing. I can't wait to show you guys.
Oh my God, we've received incredible videos, unboxing, people putting on their coat, their TA swag, their shirt, their hoodie. Keep them coming. You guys are giving us joy. You make our day.
Yeah, like tears. So.
And we're happy you like the quality. Our reviews are like off the chain, you guys.
Until they're on the chain,
they off.
They off.
Okay, girl. Everything's the bomb, y'all. It's the bomb.
All right, girl. I gotta go. So thank you for joining us on this ride.
Oh
we
my
will
God.
see you tomorrow with our Come Thrifting with Us VIP experience with Sammy D.
Yeah, you better go get Zuki before they put them on the milk carton.
I know, I do gotta go. They're gonna charge me. All right, bye.